What is overhead? My friends, when I ask a group of contractors when I speak, hey, what's your overhead? Most guys don't know it. They're confused on it. And that's why I want to do a specific video here. We talk about overhead a lot. I've made it part of longer videos and stuff, but to my knowledge, I don't think we've ever done a video here that is specifically just defining overhead and talking about it for a few minutes. So I'm going to do that here today. Don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, do all the shit that I'm supposed to say here. Just do it. Share this with another contractor because most of them don't know their numbers. The most simple form of this, guys, any expenses that are not associated with a specific project are overhead. So if I'm buying a gallon of paint, that's for a job that we're doing. That would not be overhead. That is cost of goods sold or direct cost of the job. If I'm buying office paper for printing stuff in the office, that's not for one specific job to use on a job. That is overhead. So overhead, I've always defined it as simply whatever needs to be paid on a regular basis, even if you don't have a project going on. Things like your shop rent, your office rent or mortgage, your truck payments for the business, your office manager's salary, administrative assistants, the marketing company that you've hired. These are all things that you're paying even if you're not doing a specific project. Now I want to talk for a minute here on fixed overhead versus variable. On one side you got fixed overhead over here. Fixed is exactly that. It's like bolted down. It's, hey, if you're renting shop space for $500 a month, that payment is the same every month. That is fixed overhead. If you're paying your office manager $6,000 a month and that's their salary, that is a fixed expense. Hopefully I beat this up enough. On the other side, you have variable expenses. If you're doing marketing and you're paying for ads, you can spend up to $1,000 a month on ad spend is what your budget is, but maybe one month you only hit $750, the next month it was $925, the next month it was $450. It's variable, it's changing all the time. There's so many different things. So when you're putting together your budget for your business, just be aware that your overhead is not going to be the same every month of the year. It's not like it's 20 grand a month, just like clockwork, because things go up and down on the variable side. Understanding your overhead is the foundation for understanding everything when it comes to the money in your business. If you don't truly understand what your overhead is, how do you know how many jobs you need to do? You don't know how many jobs you need to do, and then you can't reverse engineer how many leads you need based on your sales closing rate. And so you don't know how to set goals for leads and projects and all those things. I'm doing another video coming your way on break even, how to recover your overhead and break even on that and then make more money. One of the fastest ways to make more money, which is probably why you're watching this video, is to make sure that you're getting at least a 50% gross profit on the work you're doing in the field. And so I want to invite you to go to thecontractorfight.com/5050 and grab that pricing guide that we have for you. So at least, even if you don't know your overhead right now, you can at least figure out what it's going to cost you to produce a job and make sure you're charging and selling and producing that work at least a 50%. You'll have more money left to pay whatever your overhead is when you figure it out. Appreciate you guys hanging with me here today. You guys rock. I got to roll. I'm out.